Everyone knows such phrases about Peter I as the great reformer, cause of interest in Europe. But do this characteristic below the Peter I, who we all know? There is a theory that during the Great Embassy in Europe, the real Peter I was killed and double was placed on the Russian throne. There are many proofs on cons at this script.
Now we are in Summer Garden, built a year after the foundation of St. Petersburg by Peter I. Firstly, only 1 year plants were planted in the estate, which called Letniki. It is for reason why it got its name, Summer Garden or Letний Сад. Here we are beginning our story.
Why did people think about theory at all? There are several reasons. There was no change in the appearance of the emperor. Friends Peter I noticed that he outwardly aged a lot and looks for 14 and he 28 years old. Before the trip, Peter was just taller than evident, and after that he turned into a giant. He was just higher 2 meters. In addition, he used to have a solid build and suddenly became skinny and with neither shadow.
It is also claimed that before the trip he really loved his wife Yevdokия Lopukhina and also was reading her during the trip, but suddenly, after returning from the trip, he sent her to a monastery. During his year in Europe, he forgot how to write and began speak Russian badly, which caused to be boyars confused at the Soviets. And of course, Peter's reforms were considered proof of substitution. They completely broke the way of Russian life. This includes the essential wearing of dresses by nobles in the French and German manner. The Hermitage presents the costume of Peter the Great. After so many arguments, this theory seems quite reasonable, but we want to consider the other side, statements refuting the substitution of Peter I.
If the Tsar was an outsider, it would be quite difficult for him to get involved in life or Russian society. The Russian was an outsider country for Europe, with sharply difficult custom and culture. He would not have been quietly get into the course of state affairs, navigate in the Kremlin.
As part of Peter's diplomatic missions, there were over 20 nobles and another 35 people of lower ranks. They all returned home, and if they also were replaced, it would certainly turn out because they had a lot of relations and friends. Having studied the art of building ships in Holland since 1706, 262 military vessels were produced in administrative shipyards, built according to Peter I's drawing. Peter's tall stature, his leg size was really small, 38. This is known from prerequisite shoes from Tsar, and it's impossible to fake or hide it from others.
In addition, Peter's contemporaries said that at moment of excitement he had a physical tip both before and after the trip.
Well, as for reforms, his pastime in German settlement was no secret to anyone, as his passion to military affairs, for example, funny regiments. And we, being in the Peter and Paul defense fortress, finishing our story.
Our task was to talk about theory, give arguments for and against, show the places somehow connected with Peter I, and do it for in English. Well, to believe the constitution of Russian emperor or not, everyone decided for himself.